Welcome to the course of Design and Testing of Software. My name is Catarina Reis, and this is the topic of continuous testing and how to establish a quality assurance framework using DevOps. Let's start by checking on the status quo that we live in currently. Delivering high-quality software fast is no longer a luxury. Even more, it is actually a prerequisite for digital success, and it's mandatory for customer loyalty and acquisition. So the question that arises is, how can firms deliver with quality at speed? There are a couple of surveys that are conducted annually. The CTR 2020, or Continuous Testing Report for the year 2020, brings together survey data and the opinion of subject matter experts from Capgemini, Sogeti, and Broadcom. And the idea is to explore the ever-changing landscape of testing at every stage of the software development lifecycle. This is the second year of the survey, and the idea is to collect the opinions of 500 senior decision makers in large and enterprise-level organizations, both in North America and Europe. More than 55% of the respondents have already adopted a continuous testing approach, and the remainder plans to do so. The path to CT is not an easy process. Teams must be ready to incorporate quality and automation at the very heart of the development lifecycle, and this should be done entirely. Shift left is actually one of the key aspects and key findings of this survey. 68% of respondents admitted to struggle and find it challenging to design and maintain test cases that are aligned with end-user expectations. Transitioning between quality as a stage to a concept that is actually owned by the entire team seems to be a key to success. Another key finding relates to test orchestration. 40% of respondents already measure CT effectiveness, and they do this using user feedback and adoption, while also looking at business KPIs such as the return on investment and production data. Key to success for test orchestration seems to be when orchestration is actually designed to promote the software development lifecycle as a single source of truth. The idea is that from release management to deployment, integrated tooling, quality checks, and metrics, they all align, trying to make the most effective automation available to the team. The survey also reveals that the ability to spin up environments dynamically will be key, changing and combining individual components at will in line with need. To that effect, infrastructure such as code practices, containerization, cloud provisioning, and even service virtualization will play a significant role. 36% already spend over 50% of their time managing test environments. This is quite a huge amount of time. So the key to success seems to be able to dominate the ability to spin up test environments dynamically. 53% will use cloud provisioning, 45% will use service virtualization, 37% intend to use containerization, and 38% dynamic data from production. In general, success in shift right includes advanced correlation between technical and non-technical data, and analysis of load and data usage patterns. It also includes greater use of crowd testing, chaos testing, test monitoring, and the mining of user feedback, both from traditional and non-traditional feedback channels, such as even social media for end-user apps. But this practice of shifting right is still far from being widespread. A solid practice includes strong use of production monitoring data and tools to understand real user journeys with the flows designed through model-based testing so as to increase the accuracy and efficiency of test cases. Test organization is another important aspect. 40% of respondents still have a quality engineering team, or as we can say it, a specialized team in testing that mostly supports all the testing involved in the development of a software product. The key to success relating to test organization seems to be to build rounded skill sets that actually include in the same team both upskilling and or reskilling of team members that should include quality and testing in their daily tasks. Taking stock, quality, speed, and intelligence seems to be the future. 42% already assume that they will use artificial intelligence for predictive analytics. 36% mentioned that code coverage is an issue both for quality and to engage in speed at production. 39% mentioned using analytics from data collected by the operations environment.